affect you?
So.
Well, let me tell you what I said, and the reason I said was, obviously, I think if you were to make a survey of anyone in this country, they're going to tell you that the number one priority the new president, any new president would have is the economy.
Hmm.
It's in bad shape. By any measure, it's in bad shape. And the fact that the government has finally, or at least many economists have come to accept the proposition that we're in a recession, should give you an idea. Recessions mean slow growth, recessions mean high unemployment, sometimes even coupled with inflation. They call that stagflation, as you know. Let's see, the crumbling of the infrastructure, people losing homes, right? The mortgage crisis, you name it.
Yeah.
It's in bad shape, and it's going to take monumental efforts by anyone to really remedy the situation. Am I optimistic that it will be? Yes. It's not going to be tomorrow. It's not going to be the month after Osama takes over. He's not a magician, you know. Nobody can be a magician when you're dealing with such a gigantic economy. But I feel optimistic because we're talking about the unique individual here. Whatever you're feeling about the man, or whatever your, orientations, Republican, Democrat, whatever, the guy has it up here. He has the intellect, he has the knowledge, he has the education, he has the what? I don't know about the experience, but he is surrounding himself with what? Experienced people, which suggests what? That there is reason for optimism, that it's going to take a while, but that since he is committed, I forgot to mention his commitment to solving the crisis. You know how he keeps saying, we need to get to this as soon as we get inaugurated and all of that. I don't believe he's just saying that. He knows what the stakes are. So this is number one for Zarzar anyway. And I frankly think it should be for Obama. And he says it is his number one priority, right? So we're not creating anything here. And we're not even being biased. The plain truth of the matter, if you don't solve the economic problem, right, all other issues are going to drag on, going to be there anyway, right? Part of the thing about the economy, I want to say, are you going to remember all the things I'm saying?
Oh,
They
yeah,
took notes.
I got
Oh,
you.
you have it there. Oh, I see, okay. Well, they were taking notes, kind of like there's no tomorrow, the two ladies that came here before. One aspect of the economy that I would like to insist upon, and you can consider it an offshoot of the economic problems we're facing, we need to give priority, when we talk about the economy, to the people who are foreclosing on their mortgages on their homes. That is a tragedy that we cannot allow to go. And it seems to me that sorry guys, I find it incomprehensible that the government would dish out almost $1 trillion to help institutions, the financial institutions, all of that, but tell us, look us in the face and says we can't afford to do anything about the foreclosure crisis. I mean, this is just unconscionable. You are in effect putting what? Institutions and the few people that benefit from them on top of the American people? That's not for Zarzar. Maybe it's for the others, who like to, millionaires. But this is something you ought to mention, at least seems to me, that this should be with the economy as it is. Top priority should be given to what? Employment as well as the foreclosure crisis, because that's what brought the mess we have. That's one. Second, how many problems do you want me to talk about? I can talk about 200 of them. But you need 3 or 4?
What do you, like...
Oh, you asked me what you want. I told you about number one.
Oh, no, yeah.
Yeah, what else do you want me to talk about? I will.
Well, what do you think are going to be the most important issues, or just what do you think he needs to address to be able to kind of set the tone and
at the actual address, like on the 20th?
Well, that's one of them.
Yeah.
I bet you his address is gonna at least be primarily concerned with what? The economy. I mean, I don't see how we can ignore it. It'd be a fool if he did.
Right.
And we have a fool already. We don't need another fool in the White House. Sorry if you're Republicans, I can't help it. I mean, in a way, he's responsible to some degree for bringing this. Not by himself, but to some degree. So, and I don't think we can afford another, incompetent guy over there. We can afford it.
Right.
The whole welfare of the nation depends on that. And he's going to make it clear. I bet he's going to say that. That's one of the things, So that's number one. I think he will address that.